What's up, brothers? As you know, it's that time of the week again, and we have a new set of trials to grind. With that being said, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. My goal each week is not to get as many points as possible. I really only go for 3 stars in each trial. Either way, the methods that I'm gonna be showing you guys today can be used to grind as many points as you want, especially this week with the Hornets, the Pops, and the Arc Probes. So, with that being said, let's get straight into it. As always, you guys are going to want to be focusing on the Hidden Bunker, Night Raid, and the Electromagnetic Storm events. These are the only ones that do count for double XP. The ones like Lush Bloom do not count for double XP. So for the first one, we're going to start off with the Rocketeers, Leapers, and the Hornets. I really like doing this one on the Hidden Bunker event on Spaceport because I like going to the South Trench Tower, North Trench Tower, or really any tower. In this one, I go to the towers alongside the wall, and I bring a renegade, a zipline, barricade, and a trap. And that's just to protect myself while I'm up there. Usually people don't shoot first in this hidden bunker event, so that's good. But there are those people that do go for PvP. So yeah, we're just running over to this tower over here. We're gonna zipline straight to the top, set up our barricade and our mine, and then we're gonna get started. I do actually recommend going to the trench towers as they do provide a little bit better cover than this tower does. I forgot to mention that I did bring wolf packs to deal with the Rocketeers and the Leapers. From this tower you can actually see a Rocketeer and a Leaper spawn. You'll see that here in a second. As soon as I get to the top, I just set my trap and my barricade down. I put it so I can block the zip line in case somebody comes up. I do hear a Rocketeer over to my left. It's actually shooting at someone, so I pull out my wolf pack. I go to throw it here in a second. The only thing is half of my grenades hit a different arc, so I have to throw another one. Taking down these Rocketeers gives you about 2,200 points apiece. So you really only need 2. Leapers give you 2,200 points apiece as well. So again, you just need 2. Either 1 Rocketeer or 1 Leaper, or 2 Leapers, or 2 Rocketeers. Unfortunately, a Hornet hits my trap, and we're going to start focusing the Hornets now. So you just shoot the snitches, they come over to you. You just wait for them to call in the reinforcements, and then you just start taking out the wasps and the hornets.
Hey, don't shoot!
A lot of the times you'll see people doing the antennas. Obviously this is a hidden bunker event. Usually I don't shoot at anybody. People will shoot at you though. Some people are so hungry for loot. Obviously you're going to want to focus the rotors for the wasps and the hornets, as that takes them down the fastest. However, if you do shoot the holes of the hornets, it does give you double the points, but I just focus the rotors here. It's much easier, especially with people around. You could easily get shot, which you will actually see here in a couple of seconds, that the guy over there on the other roof does shoot at me. That's fine. I'm gonna heal up, and I'm gonna start sending shots back. He starts pushing to me. Hit him 3 times. He drops down. He's gonna smoke out right now, and I'm just gonna leave him after this and start going back to shooting these hornets. I do know that that guy is still in that building, so I am being cautious. You don't want to be reckless here, especially if you have loot. I see another one in the tower.
Don't shoot!
Calling out don't shoot. Obviously you probably know that that doesn't work all the time, so again, just be cautious. Everyone can see you if those snitches are looking at you. I'm going to just stay focused and keep taking these hornets out. I see more snitches down there. Again, my goal is only 3 stars for each of these, but you could stay here as long as you want and just keep farming them. The hidden bunker event is 40 minutes, so that is plenty of time. I'm nearing 3 stars here, so I'm going to start wrapping up, and then I'm going to extract right away so I can move on to the next one. The next one is going to be deliver carryables, and I am going to head to Dan Battlegrounds. However, you can do this on spacebar as well. I am going to take a freeload out in here to keep it risk-free. I'm going to focus either the South Swamp Outpost or the water towers. As always, I spawn in Ruby Residence, so I'm going to have to run all the way to the South Swamp Outpost. I end up not finding any right away, so I go to the water tower instead. I know that there's a guaranteed spawn in this small water tower. I take that one. There is actually a trick when carrying carryables. You just run backwards and you actually run faster. I know it sounds weird, but it does work. The next one is right here next to this red shipping crate. Again, running backwards, it is much faster. And the next one is over here near the electrical substation inside the building on the little bench here. Again, going to run backwards. Typically, I do use an interactive map so that I'm not wasting time. I didn't at the start of this, that's why I didn't find any in the outpost. However, I did pull it up and use it for the water tower. Honestly, it is so much faster not having to look for them, and my memory is so bad I can't remember where they are normally, except for that one in the water tower. So I have 3, this is my 3rd one. You get about 1,000 points per carryable, so you need 4 total. Head back to the South Swamp Outpost, and then I run backwards and deliver this 4th one. Luckily, I didn't run into anybody, and I didn't have to share these with anyone, so it was a quick in and out right here. The next one is going to be Destroy Pops, which I'm going to head to Buried City for. I do end up getting hit by lightning there, not a big deal. Anyways, we're going to run a freeload out for the Pops as well. Again, heading to Buried City on a night raid. I know that a lot of Pops spawn in the library, travel, and the research building. I don't get a good spawn. One of the reasons why I like to come to Buried City is because the Pops spawn down in the subway. I checked down in here. Obviously, all of them are destroyed already, so I went to the parking garage. I get one here, and then I'm going to move over to the library and space travel. Obviously, Buried City does have a lot of rats, I've noticed, so I try to get in and out as quickly as possible. Luckily, this raid I didn't run into any rats. I did spawn into this raid late, so a lot of the Pops were already destroyed and hadn't spawned back yet. I did see a fireball burner here, which usually indicates a Pop nearby. I get another one, and then I'm gonna run over to the space travel, where I've heard some more Pops. Get 2 more. Those are the last of the Pops in this building. I do know that the Galleria does spawn some Pops, where I'm able to get the last ones that I need to finish out my 3-star. I go straight into the Arc Probes over on Dam Valley Grounds with another free loadout. Over here in Ben Mother Sunroof, there was a triple spawn of Arc Probes right next to each other. I just didn't record that. Over here I do find another 3 pretty close to each other. They are pretty easy to see. You can see the smoke billowing out of them. That is one sign to look for. Again, this one is right next to it. Over here in the electrical substation. I go ahead and loot this one, and I'm ready to do my last one. The good thing about these Arc Probes is they are about 1,200 each, so you only need to get 4, and it is only for searching them. It is not for breaching them, so if you are not the one to breach them, it will still count as long as you search them. So you could team up with another solo and just run around and farm these across the entire map and end up with 50, 60, 70, even 80,000 points. There is so many spawns of these Arc Probes on the electromagnetic storm. I absolutely do recommend using the electromagnetic storm for these arc probes as they spawn across the entire map. That is going to be it, brothers. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment down below for something that I can improve on. As always, thank you. See you in the next one.